Good morning. It's Angie Martin. I was gonna wait for a while to do my gardening vlog, but things are just going gangbusters here with growth. And plus I wanted to show you this very beautiful pot that I bought the other day when I went to the greenhouses. Actually, this one's my favorite, but I did get 3 of them. Look at this big lobelia. Isn't that cool? And usually you see lobelia that are smaller, flowered than that, but that really makes a nice presentation. With the verbena and the million bells and these little double yellow million bells. They're cute. But yeah, I was so happy with that because that is so pretty. And then I got this, also big pot with the giant petunias in. I don't know if they're super petunias or what, but those blooms are big. Big petunia blooms. And sad. Hate when that happens. It broke. It broke off probably in my car or when the Amish people were ripping my pots around. That's one thing I hate. Whenever they're putting stuff in your car, they're just like not careful. But actually, not complaining. It's a beautiful day. We got some rain, and I wanted to show you how my gardens are doing just a week later, probably. I don't even know if it's been a week since I did that video, but everything's really growing. This spirea, I'm planning on cutting it down as soon as it's done blooming and let it rejuvenate. And I am going to take all this sweet woodruff out. I love it. It smells great. It's an herb and it spreads like crazy. So if you have an area you'd like to cover and you're in like zone 6, this would be it. But just remember that it goes crazy. You can't put it beside something that it doesn't grow into. So, and I just stepped on my sedum here. I didn't really want to step on that. I wanted to step on the rock. Yeah, I have my gardening clothes on today, my camo pants and my Crocs. Yep. So, I wanted to show you what I did here in my garden. I also bought a few perennials. Oh, I've been putting my little ornaments out here and there. And I like rocks in my garden. Just kind of lends some variety and interest. I got this coreopsis. It actually, no, it's not coreopsis, I'm sorry. It's a Shasta daisy. And I thought it was going to be yellow, but turns out it starts out yellow and fades to white. So we'll see what that's like. I got a little bright eyes phlox. Probably planted it too close to those lilies, but I can always move it, which I'm famous for doing. So, and then I'll show you another phlox that I bought out here. Quiet in the neighborhood this morning. Just the way I like it. No dogs barking, no people going here and there. I bought this phlox too, hoping that it's mildew resistant. I love the foliage, the variegated foliage on there. And it's right beside 2 different varieties of phlox, so they're all 3 together. We'll see how that looks. I have a lot of little seedlings coming up that are reseeded from last year's blooms. Nothing much new in this bed. Oh, I must have planted some lilies in here that I did not know. I forgot about. Well, this doesn't need to be in here then. Guess I planted them in there last year. Good. They just now came up. I'm glad I didn't step on them and ruin them when I was in there cleaning the bed out. My vinca's flowering. My hostas are coming up. Yeah, this is that pulmonaria. Look how pretty. Look how brilliant these bright blue blooms are. Bluish purple. They are, I think this is Roy Davidson. I think I remembered its name is Roy Davidson. It is pulmonaria or lungwort is the common name for it. Zone 6, another Zone 6 thing. And here's that grass I was telling you about, starts with an H. Now, I know I'm going to say this wrong, but it's like Hanolicoia or something like that. But it's very pretty when it gets big. I love gold stuff in the garden. It really sets the garden off. If I'm talking fast, it's probably because I'm trying to get all my information in. Look at the rose starting to come out. And, oh, I got this pot. I love this. Isn't that neat? Now, that metal container was my own, but I decided to stay with the greenery over here instead of putting a big pot on here with flowering stuff in it. I just decided to have the foliage plant. So we have some polka dot plant and some fern and coral bells and some other stuff that I'm not real familiar with, some ivy. And look at the lilies of the valley coming up everywhere. And I thought I had successfully dug them out over here, but I had to dig some more out of my lady's mantle yesterday. They just get in everything and really need to get rid of them. Here comes my husband. He's coming from Lowe's with some edging. I'll probably have to cut this video a little short. This phlox is about ready to bloom. And my columbine, not quite there yet, dirt and rust. Your columbine is beautiful, as are your other pictures. I think, was it calendula? Or there's a fern coming up. I put those little rocks around so my dog didn't, so he didn't step on it. There's these big giant ferns coming up. Oh my goodness. Here is this area here. I have to get him to paint these chairs. This area here has bleeding hearts. It's kind of just a catch-all for my shade stuff. And I worked in this bed a little bit. It's got some hostas coming up, and I moved one of those big ferns over here, so we'll see how that does. That's a sweet autumn clematis there on the trellis. It doesn't really do that well here. I wanted to show you the path that my husband was in here. He was working in the fern bed. He clipped off all these ferns. I think there's over 200, approaching 300 maybe, ferns in here that we have. But anyway, he worked in there, clipped all those ferns off. He made this path to go up into the woods. Up where I have shown you before, up here. I don't know if the dogwood's starting to come out up here. If you watched my other videos, you know about this road up here behind my house that I told you that I would show you in all of the seasons. But I don't think I showed you this when there was snow up here. Should have. I think I missed that one. Anyway, here's the dogwood. It's just starting to come out. Well, I'd better get down here and help him get the groceries out and up the steps. So I'm going to make of course I'll keep up with these gardening videos, but I'm also going to make a reselling video later on. I've got so much to do. I've got so many pictures I need to take. But it's just so tempting to be working out here in the yard. So, oh, let me go down the other path. I keep forgetting about this. It's kind of steep over here. I usually go down the different way. But I'll go down here. Okay. If you see me making videos on my porch, that's my porch. My husband built that, built the stairway up to it. build everything that's on the back of the house there, plus the carport. So, yeah, just a modest little home. I love it though. How could you not love that? Look at all just the nature around. There's do you have a red bud down here blooming? I forgot to show you. Or did I? Forget. Anyway, gotta go. Be blessed and be kind when you're picking. And I will update a gardening video soon and a reselling vlog or results video soon. And we'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye for now.